Hi, this is Josh Arantia with our Wizard Wednesday. This is where we take more complex real estate items and topics and break them down to a simple 101. So I wanted to talk today about something that I feel can, if we don't talk about it before we start working together, then we get into an issue where there's miscommunication, and that is scope of duty, right? What is it that a real estate agent is really supposed to do, and what is it that the buyer or the seller is responsible for doing? So the contracts that govern the real estate transaction are pretty clear on what the broker and the agent are supposed to do and not do in the transactions. The buyer and seller acknowledge that the agent does not decide what price the buyer should pay or the seller should sell, and does not guarantee the condition of the property, nor does the agent or broker guarantee the performance, the adequacy, the completeness of inspections, services, products, or repairs provided or made by the seller or others. So just those first three right there. A lot of it is, what are we doing? We're actually advising, consulting, and working together with you to determine what you should do. And I think sometimes people will say, well, my agent made me pay too much, or my agent made me sell for not enough. And ultimately, the responsibility falls on the client, and it's just our job to advise you along the way. Continuing with the list, the broker or agent does not have an obligation to conduct an inspection of common areas or areas that are off-site of the property. So what that would mean, if you're in an HOA and there are amenities or a clubhouse or a restaurant or something of that sort, the agent or the broker would not be responsible for checking the condition of those items. We're just talking about the actual subject property itself, and that inspection we do is called an agent visual inspection, and we're just giving a visual inspection of the property. We're not climbing on the roof or going in attics or going underneath the house or testing systems. That's what your home inspection is for. So furthermore, the agent shall not be responsible for inspecting public records or permits concerning the title or the use of the property. Those would be the buyer's responsibility to go down, talk to the county building office or the zoning office to find out if permits on the home are current and or what the use of the property is. So also, brokers and agents shall not be responsible for identifying the location of boundary lines or any other items affecting title, or will be responsible for verifying square footage or other things that are in the multiple listing service advertisements, flyers, or other promotional materials. We shall not be responsible for determining the fair market value of the property or any of the personal property that's included in the sale. We definitely are not providing legal or tax advice regarding any aspect of the transaction entered into by the buyer or seller, and we shall not be responsible for providing other advice or information that exceeds the knowledge, education, and experience required to perform real estate licensed activity. So again, a lot of the times people are asking us questions that really should be handled by an attorney or a tax specialist. So those are things that we are not experts of. So I often will say that we are a jack of all trades and an expert of nothing. We're really just a facilitator, right? A job of a good real estate agent is to bring all the professionals together under the roof of a transaction and have them all collaborate together to get the clients from point A to point B. So let's talk about what the broker and agent really does do. So we're here to assist the buyer in locating properties, writing offers, presenting those offers, and assisting in negotiating the acceptance of those offers, helping the buyer find financing, obtaining loan pre-qualification, and also, upon request, providing a list of professionals or vendors who perform different services in the real estate industry. So that could be a home inspector, pest inspector, septic inspector, roof inspector, or any other inspections that that particular property may need to have done. Okay, we order those reports, we schedule those meetings, we attend those meetings, and then also we're giving you help with the acquisition of property and guiding you along the way. So I think what's key to remember in all of this here, the key words are guidance, assist, help, at the buyer's request. So those are the things that we're doing. So again, having these conversations before you start going out and looking for a home, or before you put your house on the market, really understanding what role does the broker have or the agent have, and what role does the buyer or seller have, right? And having these discussions and making sure we're setting our expectations to the right level will really go a long way to ensure your transaction is successful, that you're happy, and that everybody is satisfied.